Hello, and welcome back to Oolykee Gaming, and welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 19 and the Valley, the Old Farm. And welcome back to busy day. Right, so what we started doing here, we got our silaging equipment. It arrived, it's here. So we have this silaging equipment, which I'm going to be using now. First things first, we're going to do some compressing silage. It shouldn't be too long. Let's see here. 72%, that's pretty far. I did a little bit work off screen, and yeah, it's a good thing not to bother you guys too much with it. So this would probably, hopefully in my books, it's gonna work perfectly. It's fine. It would be it would be better for you guys if you see me going up and down all this time, and no, it's a joke, of course not. So what we have here is a failure to communicate. it's a silage pit with 200,000 liters of chaff. So we're now at 84%. We started at 72, so practically we're halfway done. So we're gonna finish this off. I'm gonna push this silage a little bit to the end, and at one point we're gonna receive the belt system, which is initially bought for making feeding the animals a little bit easier. So we're gonna set up the belt system, and that belt system is going to be used for a lot of different stuff. Some of the stuff is going to be I'm thinking it's still about potatoes. It's not going to be yet. We need much more money than the amount we have, but also there's potential for us getting a lot of money soon in the way of selling crops, in the way of selling milk and that kind of stuff. We have crops, initially, because we started on the new farmer. We have a lot of, we have some crops. Oh, here we go. We have some crops in here. So what we're gonna do now, I'm just gonna fold this guy. I think I have to lift it and then fold. Here we go. I am going to... yeah, let's park it around here. I think this is a good permanent location for it anyway. So let's leave it here. Right, and then let's attach this bad boy here. Now this is not gonna be anything spectacular, we're just gonna push it a little bit. Let's see how this one works. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, side panel works. Well, I don't really know all the commands, but let's see what we can do from here. Let's go forward and let's lower it down. How do we lower it? This is a mouse. I'm not using a side panel, and let's try this. The only thing we need to do is just push it a little bit here and go forward and do that one more time. And then can we lift this? You just need to get out, guys. Come on, chaff, out. Okay, looks like it's gonna be just a wee bit spread out. Oh boy. So let's go and make a circle in this direction. And and let's lower it here. And let's push it all the way. Perfect. Let's try to push it a little bit upwards. Okay, I think we got the gist of it. It's just going so badly that I'm giving up on it. Okay, let's fold that bad boy up. Let's see how we're doing. 90. Okay, so this actually didn't help that much. So let's try to compress it a little bit more. Okay, this is always a challenge because I know everything that you do concerning the silage, it can decompress it. You know, you're just spreading it around. So technically, we should have been doing that while we have the silage press weight roller. Yes, silo roller. While we had the silo roller, we should have pressed it at the same time as well, spreading it out, but it's harder to compress it when it's all bulked up like this. So it's always better that we do some spreading around so we can compress it better. But then if you push it back, you lose whole chunk of compression. So you need to recompress it again. So for now, we just gonna do the voodoo that we do so well. Here we go. Go out. R. There we go. Okay, that's done and dusted. And until the next time, thank you for watching. No, I'm kidding. It's we need much more. We have a lot of work in front of us. So what we're gonna start doing here is I just disconnected. I'm gonna park this somewhere, maybe in this shed here. Right, we have bales. We have bales on the barley field that we harvested, and we sold 2 trailers of barley, and we still have some barley that I unloaded from the harvester and put it in the silo. Why are you doing this? There we go. We can jump all over it. We just shouldn't puncture it. Right, so what's the deal? We need to pack all these bales. We need to pack them in and into the storage here. So we're gonna be doing that for a while. But where we're gonna put them, I have no idea. I mean, there's a lot of these bales. We said around 50, so that would be quite a few trips to the field and back. The good thing about these bales is that, let's see, from the third-person view. There we go. And then let's lock it. Here we go, and let's go back in to shed here and can we do it? It's much easier from the first person view, all of this transporting, so this is actually much harder. Yeah, I expect applauds. Right, I was thinking at one point maybe it would be better for us to put it from the downstairs and just put it underneath the shed here, and then when I do the yard cleaning. So what do I mean? This scorpion should have, actually, you know what, we can do this, we can do this once just to demonstrate. So what I wanted to do is this, we can do this here and this here. This will lower these sides, and then Scorpion from downstairs should be able to lift these bales all the way up here. And then we can, you know, deliver all the bales there, and then at a later date we can just put them all against the wall like we did with these ones here. Okay, even though I should probably have left these bales outside, somewhere closer, because we have a hay bale and we have straw bales, which we're gonna need a lot of, both. Yeah, I'm thinking that we're gonna do this now as well. So I'm gonna be spreading some straw in our cow barn. Oh boy. Oh boy, I think I should drive more carefully. So let's go the old way. Here between these two fields, that's the safest and the fastest way. I don't have the spikes out because I noticed if you spikes on the front loader, because I noticed that if you don't have spikes out, it's actually much easier, because you can align all the bales to be perfectly 90 degrees towards your towards the Scorpion. So if I impale the bales, they couldn't rotate left and right, but since I didn't impale them, so I would be doing this, and they are perfectly aligned. Okay, that being said, we're gonna go and get some of those bales and put them in a bale shredder and start doing that voodoo that we do. We're shredding the bales and spreading out some straw for our cows, and it's really hard to see. There's a lot of trees on the right hand side of us, and we are missing them by barely. So in this case, probably would be better to drive in the third person view. Okay. So here we are. How many? Let's see. Let's have a couple of them in first. Then we just to take a break. We can then do some shredding because we have quite few trips to do. I could have done this with a trailer, but then I have to modify the trailer, remove the sides, and then I will be transporting them only a few hundred meters from the field. And this way, class would have to as well. I'm gonna have to drive a class there and then drive a class back, and that would take a long time. Well, some time. So, and this way, I can just take a couple of class. Scorpion, and this way I can only take few trips there and back like so. Here we go, and then we're gonna detach them and off we go. Right, so we have at least, how much did we count? Like around 50 bales. They're all in stacks of 3, so that would be 50 divided by 3 would be 45, 46, and 47, I believe. No, sorry, that would be 15, 16, and 17 piles. So we have 17 piles of bales. That sounds a little bit much, but yeah, maybe we should count it up. Let's have a drive a bit. Let's go and have a drive to the end of the field there and see how many of them do we actually have. So if we had... No. We have 12. No, 24. No, it was around 50, I think. But I don't think we have 17 piles, like 17 stacks. 3, 6. Oh, that was 50 with those then. Okay, with the ones from the other field. So we have 3, 6 there and 9 here. That would be 15. And then we have 5 stacks of... Alright, so we have around 30 bales. So we have 15 here. And then we have 16 there. So it will be 15 there. So that would be exactly 30 bales. 30 bales. So there we go. Push it a little bit more. Y to lock it. Back up the crane, and here we go. We're done. Right, so this is going to be a little bit easier than I expected, but I still don't think we're going to be able to do all of these bales in this episode, because I still want to do a little bit of cow work, or at least giving them straw. We can do a whole separate episode of feeding the animals and stuff, but I was thinking of implementing that in whatever we're doing at the moment, so you know, we don't have to have separate episode of actually feeding the cows. Maybe at one point in the future we can do that, but especially if we have so much food that they're going to need to give them. I love how realistic this off-roading here is. They did an amazing job. Also, I would like to start on the field. This field that we're moving the bales from. I want to start working it. I think that might be the next episode. Maybe not. We'll see in the next episode by the time we get there. But anyway, we're gonna have to start working that field and decide what we're gonna plant there. So we had barley now. We can go for whole crops. Yeah, well, I don't see why not. I mean, like, we can do something a bit more, you know, unconventional, untraditional, not traditional. You know, like, plonk. There we go. Like corn or potatoes is gonna be a lot for that one field, so I'm kinda against that, but Now that we don't have a bales in front of our face, we can actually go to the first person view. There we go. Okay. So we're gonna need a lot of bales to stay outside, at least 6. Let's see here. I'm gonna press 3 escape and then switch to the animals, and we have 18,000 liters there, and it's barely 20%. So let's say that we need 5 times more. That would be 100,000 liters. That would be a lot of bales. Maybe I should start shredding those bales now. So let's see one more time. I just wanted to correct our course. So we have straw 18,000. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna need 20,000 would be 5 stacks of bale, and then 4 times that. 20 bales. That's most of the bales we have. Okay, that then raises a question. Why are we not shredding them straight away? Okay, let's do that. Let's take a stack back, and let's take the stack back and let's start shredding them. Okay, and then let's lock it up. Let's lift it. There we go. I love Scorpion. I love Scorpion. It's absolutely amazing machine. I can do everything. I would love to do everything with it. Unfortunately, it's not how it works. I don't think it. Some of the telehandlers, they have the PTO shaft in the back. This one doesn't. So technically, it shouldn't be. You know, we shouldn't be driving any machinery equipment with it. But some vehicles like Unimog, I think it's Mercedes, it's just a truck, it's just a lorry, and it can do farm work. It has a PTO shaft, I think both in the back and in front, so technically you can do field work with it. But I don't think that's the most appropriate thing to do, so I usually don't do that. Okay, so let's go here and park in a shade, have a break, and then we're gonna have some fun with John Deere here. We still didn't decide if we're gonna get rid of the John Deere or not, but we're gonna go and take the shredder, and we're gonna be loading some of these bales. Shredders should be here, I believe. Yes, yes, yes. Here we go. Okay, connect. Oh, we have a couple of bales in there. Okay, let's go and unload those, and then we're gonna unload more. Tudum, 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 tum, tum. Okay, let's start. Here we go, cow. Some nice soft bedding for you for your sleeping tonight. You're welcome. Okay, let's spray it a bit more. Spray it a bit more. I never noticed how that it takes a little bit longer to shred those bales. Okay, let's go the opposite direction a bit. Here we go, 3 bales, that would be 12,000 more, so we should be in the ballpark of 30,000 liters of straw. That's a lot. Okay, let's start going back, and let's go start to go outside. We need to be smart with navigating this. Obviously, we said that we're not gonna be able to finish this field in this episode. I'm gonna give my best. We're still not done. We need to start moving those bales out as soon as possible. So let's go and do this. Okay, we're a little bit unstable here. That's a lot of bales, so let's do this smart. If that's a thing on this channel, in this farm. And release. this is horrible. Okay, let's do this. I'm gonna quickly just give him a oh boy, please, 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 please get in. You can do it. No, you can't. Oh, okay, that's nice how it turned out. Okay, let's unload this. Let's get out, and you keep unloading, and we're gonna go and get some more. Right, let's get a couple of more stacks and slowly end the episode because actually, well, I don't mind 20-minute mark anymore because I'm having so much fun. Recently, I had started having more fun than usual with Farming Simulator, so I don't mind. Having shorter episodes for you guys because hey, there you go, we can watch it, both of us. I'm always trying to learn all the mistakes and bad stuff that I do, if I can correct them. So if you see anything that we're doing wrong or badly, or you would like to see us do differently, just leave a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe because more than half of you guys don't subscribe, and I'm betting that you're enjoying this content, so come on, click that subscribe button, like the video and all that stuff if you like it. Problem is that I always forget and to subscribe, and then when I remember sometimes in the future that I didn't subscribe to a channel and I accidentally run upon it and I miss all the good stuff that content creator in that case was putting out. I have so much stuff to watch, sometimes I can't, but this way on this channel you have currently and for the foreseeable future we have 2 videos a day. One of them is workers and resources, the other one is farming simulator, or just stick to the simple thing. This is farming simulator video. We have it once a day, noon Irish time is when I release the video, and I record sometimes more than one a day depending on the day. Sometimes I don't have time to record. I have a full-time job that we're doing in this crazy times. I'm doing my job from home. Luckily for me, I can do it, so I'm happy with doing that. Unfortunately, a lot of people aren't, so well, at least here's some free entertainment for you guys. But it would be nice if you can subscribe to the channel. That actually helps. So at least to get some acknowledgement for your hard work. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do you spraying more bales, and we're gonna go and obviously deliver this to the shed here. Okay. Oops, that was close. Okay, third person view, because we want this one to fit nicely against this one here, so let's do this and then force them together. There we go, and then unlock them, and let's go back. Can we should be able to navigate this way. Oh yeah, this one can turn on a dime. Like if you have a simple farm, a small farm, do the what's I call it, oh boy, I'm gonna remember. You have a tractor, the small tractor that has articulated all the sides, like the rear wheels. So technically, it can rotate like tightly. What's it's oh boy, lean track. So lean track, if you need, like, if you're gonna buy yourself only 2 tractors and you need something for yard work, and also that we have a John Deere here, but maybe even a better thing would be the Lintner if we didn't have a Scorpion. Since we have a Scorpion, if you don't have money for a wheel loader or the what's I call it, those small wheel loaders, what's it called? If you don't have a telehandler, I have no idea what I'm talking about. So first things first, this tractor here, lean track, it has articulated rear wheels, so it can turn them left and right. So technically, it can turn on tight spaces easily. Now, if you don't have front loaders or telehandlers, if you don't have money to afford them, get that tractor. So you can do both. He can do both, let's say spraying or weeding, some simple, not horsepower intensive work. Get that. That's perfect. That would be just amazing. It's gonna fulfill all your needs. I loved it, and I was using it a lot. First time I noticed it properly was on the West Coast. That was amazing. When I found out how it turns, it's like a gazelle. It's like it can move anything, it can fit anywhere, and that with a front loader acts like this. You're gonna have to have a weight in the back because it's still a small tractor. If you're gonna be carrying 3 bales like we do now, yeah, you're gonna have to have a weight in the back because it can tip over. But when you arm it with a big enough weight, nothing can stop it. Absolutely magnificent machine. So yeah, one of my favorites, maybe even my favorite small tractor. So yeah, there you go. Anyway, look, we're done with this episode. We're gonna slowly end it here. I'm gonna prepare this one for unloading. Actually, I can unload it directly into the back of this straw shredder. So let's go out here. Let's go to straw shredder and turn it on. Let's back it up. Pump it up, back it up, or something like that. Oops. My mistake. Here we go. I'm gonna load this up, and that's it from us for today. We're gonna do the rest of the bales off screen, and tomorrow I have several plans. I'm gonna decide which one I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let you be surprised by the choice of our chores. We do have a lot of chores to do, trust me. It's not that easy, from fields to other sales to some other work I don't want to get into, but we'll see how that's gonna work out. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, notification bell, ring the notification bell, leave a comment in the comment section, answer the question that is pinned on this video, and yeah, for watching. Bye bye. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.